The coronavirus pandemic continues to have dramatic effects on all aspects of human life. The movement of people within and across borders has not been spared. The United Nations Conference on Trade and Development UNCTAD estimates that the global tourism sector had by July 2020 lost $1.3 trillion in revenue. It even called the situation the worst year in tourism history. In the first 2 months of the global lockdown, the Nigerian travel industry lost more than 180 billion naira and thousands of jobs, according to Bankole Bernard, the former president, National Association of Nigerian Travel Agency, NANTA. On the interview today, Radio Now's Oprah Koko speaks with Chiamaka Obuekwe, the CEO of Social Prefects Tours, an African tourism company. She starts by asking how COVID-19 has affected the tourism sector in Nigeria.
Okay, so COVID has really affected the travel and tourism, hospitality industry. A lot of people are not able to travel as they were before. Movement is not the same as it was before because now there are several protocols and procedures that you have to abide to that's not as normal, and leisure travel market has really suffered and taken a big hit for this, and a lot of people are generally like scared of the virus, so they are literally not moving anywhere and they are postponing their travel till COVID dies down or till they get the vaccine.
Let's bring it home. How has it really affected Nigeria's tourism sector?
So I would say, if anything, actually, it has actually added to help Nigeria's tourism sector because now a lot of people are looking inwards. Like, because people can't travel out, I think a lot more people are looking inwards and are looking at the tourist attractions that we have in Nigeria. Like in December, Obudu Mountain Resort was packed and fully booked, like to the brim, and several other places were fully booked. Several hotels, several beaches, several beach resorts that we have were all fully booked in December, the Christmas and New Year period. Yeah, I think a lot of people are looking inwards for what they can do in Nigeria, what they can do in their different states. People are looking more at staycations now. A staycation is like a vacation in your own town, city, or country. Although, like for hospitality, like a period that there are lockdowns or states that have, curfews or certain times you cannot move up and down, has affected movement. But I would say that generally people are looking inwards now, so that's a good thing.
So that's a good thing to hear, actually. So in your opinion, how have these staycations, vacations, domestic vacations, how have they really impacted Nigeria's economy?
I would say the economy was impacted positively during the festive period, right? People went out, people spent their money, people, went to beaches. Some beaches were crowded, which wasn't supposed to be so, but this positively affected the economy. However, like post the celebration and festive period, things have really slowed down and there's still no movement. Hotels are not, people are not really going to hotels as much and everything. So period. Because festive period is where people are looking for things to do. So they just have to have it. But after the festive period, things have died down a bit.
So I hear you, yeah. And that goes to say that the tourism sector is really impacted by peak periods, at certain times of the year. And would you say Nigeria is a good tourism destination?
I definitely would say that. So, we're very passionate about Nigeria and things that Nigeria has to offer. So Nigeria has a lot to offer. We have waterfalls, we have mountains, we have hills, we have nice resorts, beaches, beautiful forest reserves. We even have wildlife here. We have a lot, to offer in Nigeria. We have rocks, we have, and so on and so forth. But the thing about Nigeria is the fact that those things are not properly maintained, or those sites, those attractions are not properly maintained. And then also, many times when you go to these destinations, like you're a bit disappointed at what you're seeing. They're not properly kept. Also, the problem is also getting to the destination itself. Then you find that the roads are not good, infrastructure is not good, and it's just a big headache getting there. Like the roads to get to Obudu, journey that's supposed to take you at least 4 hours can take you maybe 7 hours. and even getting maybe from Lagos to maybe Idori Hills, for example, in Ondo State, can take you 8 hours when it's supposed to take you normally just 4 hours. It's just really crazy. Then when you get there as well, like other attractions that can make you want to keep coming back are not there. What you have that are good are like, maybe private places that people have taken up or people own, like resorts,
Yes.
Beaches. Yeah, those ones are good because they are privately owned. But public attractions, like the natural ones and the really, really good places where you can experience nature, hills, waterfalls, you find that they're not properly kept.
It's interesting that you say that the North has all these beautiful places, but we do not get to really hear about the attractions from the North. Is there any particular reason why?
Well, funny enough, maybe because I'm in the travel and tourism industry, so I get to hear a lot about the North, and I've visited the North a couple of times as well. So I think the North is the most beautiful part of Nigeria, in my own opinion, and in the opinion of many people actually in this industry, because it's really beautiful.
Are there any special places?
A lot of places there are, yes. And a lot of places there are untouched and, still in their very, very natural state, and just like the vegetation is really green. For example, we have in Bauchi, we have Yankari Games Reserve. You have there, like you're living with the animals. You can go on a game drive. Then you can also swim at this natural spring called Wikiwam Springs. It's blue, and you think you're not in Nigeria when you're in that water or when you visit that place. And it's just really, really beautiful. And the temperature remains warm throughout the year, no matter the weather. Then there has Gubi Lake as well. Just is another really nice destination in the north. You have Share Hills there. You have several hills. The scenery is very picturesque, very nice.
And are people from other countries happy to come into Nigeria as a tourist destination?
What you mainly have of people coming into Nigeria are business travelers, because there's a lot of business to do in Nigeria. People who are here for contracts, for work, for different things. So it's mainly business people that come into the country. So when they come into the country looking for things to do, they now convert into tourists. So that's mainly how it happens. You hardly find people who come into Nigeria solely for tourism, because Nigeria hasn't marketed itself as a tourist destination like countries like Mauritius, Kenya, Dubai, South Africa, and so on and so forth. So Nigeria hasn't marketed itself like these other countries. So people don't even know what they have. There's a lack of information, about what we have in Nigeria. So they don't even know what to expect. They don't know places to visit. So how can they then come for tourism? So they mainly come for business, which is what they know, what they're comfortable with. Only very few foreigners who actually come into this country for tourism solely.
What is the future for the tourism industry in Nigeria, in your opinion?
Well, I'm very hopeful. So the last 5 years have really grown the tourism industry in Nigeria because of the digital and social media age. People are seeing more things online. A lot of travel bloggers and tour operators, emerged. So in the next 5 years, in the future, I think, more better things are going to come. And it would be a really great time for tourism in Nigeria, hopefully. But the thing is, there's a lot of work to do. The people first have to know and cherish what they have. People being Nigerians, right?
Yes.
Nigerians have to know and appreciate, what they have, and have to contribute to, making this country a great country, and also have to create a positive image for Nigeria.
That was Oprah Coco speaking with Chiamaka Obuekwe on the fate of tourism in Nigeria in the time of COVID-19. For Radio Now, I am Victoria Shoandi.